Simple concept. 10 nodes, 200 users, let's address it. Who are we? About 2 years ago, my ex-girlfriend called me, and I was at home, and it was in the evening, with a serious medical condition. I could not reach out to her or try and call people to locate her where she was because she lives in an informal settlement. Now, she does not have the most basic human thing that people have, which is a home address. And we're here to try and solve people who live in informal settlements to get home addresses, right? You go to stores, they want to shop, they don't have proof of residence, right? So we have created a digitized proof of residence where they can just go to the store, show them a token, and they can just be validated, just like that. Number two, they want to buy goods from Macro. However, Macro cannot deliver to them because they don't know where they stay. Now this app will give them access to routes that they have never used before and access that they have never ever been to, right? Another thing that we do is we use crowdsourcing, right? So people that live around the area will be the ones to say that we validate that we know this person. They are who they say they are and they stay where they say they stay, right? And imagine if now we have all these pictures and all these videos crowdsourced and they're all working on one system. We have now routes that have been created which medical practitioners know to use in case of emergencies. Alright, so our mantra is simple. 10 nodes, 200 people. Let's address it. How do we want to do this? The 10 nodes for 200 people is exactly going to cost us 4,700 Rand for the first pilot, right? And on that, who are our target markets? It's the youth that are in these informal settlements with smartphones. And we want them to go ahead and educate the rest of the people about this. And then our customers for monetization, it's healthcare companies. They're looking for research. They're looking for statistics. They want to understand the informal settlement market, how they can attack them with primary and referral care products that they have. One of the companies is General Electric, relief aid organizations, Red Cross. They want to know where to get these products, where to get these people, how to target them, and the solutions to give them. And I'm going to hand over to my partner just to show you the live demonstration.
Okay, so the solution works in two parts. We have nodes there. I think if I can show the judges. So this node is broadcasting Wi-Fi. If you open your devices now, you will see something written Society node. So how it works is these things are a mesh, they create a mesh network, whereby I simply open up my phone and then I say, okay, I take a picture of a house. Now, a house, we give it a common name, just like what 3 words. Common name, Guamtim. Okay, Guamtim, we link it to a geolocated address. So what we do, therefore, is there's still no route to go to that house. So here's where we come in. So we make people take videos of them walking alternative routes based on the transport type. Like there's a route for trucks, there's a route for bikes, there's a route for cars. So now all these routes are now made public to companies and also to emergency services. Now what that means is we have accelerated delivery of basic human services within the informal settlement. What that means is we have allowed for a decentralized network to work without costing the taxpayers a lot of money, because this is basically 4,000 Rand. So now, from here, just log in, we are able to now start seeing verification scope. So if I say I'm Tim, but now Furniture Shop do not necessarily trust me that I am Tim. So we have somebody called a custodian within that area. A custodian, what they do is they verify your information you put in. So if your neighbor has said, yes, you are Tim, it creates a token, a chain of trust. Now, that's between two people. It's a smart contract. Now, the custodian is a community leader who will therefore also accept, hi, Mtembu lives here. And then we go a step further. we opened an API for emergency services, whereby we can allow them to track to whether if somebody calls in, automatically we record their call. After recording their call, we transcribe it for police. And then we simply send it out to the mobile device, and then the police now know exactly what's happening there.
Why don't you show the quick now?
Okay, so now this is the platform. I already logged in. So this is the platform. The demo is in two. You can either access it through the Wi-Fi node, or you can access it here. So we open this up for demo purposes. So this is the application. So you can find your location almost in real time, and then this is the dashboard. You can see exactly how many addresses you have verified, how many are still pending, and then once I log out, I'm able to register a device ID. Device ID ensures that I'm connected to a node. What this means is we're creating technology for smart blockchain voting, whereby the government, instead of using paper-based, they can simply deploy these nodes to say, election registrations. So that's what we practically did.
How did you make money?
So how we made money is
So we're going to be a data analytics source. So we're going to be running polls for universities that want to do studies, for companies like the World Health Organization, and for companies that look for data analytics, like General Electric, that look for expanding into rural and the healthcare practices, right?
What are the data you feel about the people in the informal setting? I just want to,
okay.
Why would I want to buy the data except just for the address?
Okay, so what we keep there is most people in the rural areas and informal segments do not have access to the most basic services like a banking service. They live far. So what we build is we provide an API for you to build mobile banking apps, mobile payment solution. So now what that means is all that transaction data there means now in real time running analytics on how the user's pattern is, how they go about their community, which services they use the most, what is lacking in that community. And we can even hook this up to schools, whereby schools can now interact with people from outside the network. So we can even offer calling services on top using SIP, whereby from my phone here, I can simply call you using a local extension that costs less and takes less amount of time to set up. So these are nano networks. If I can do this, what's your number, ma'am? 7199.
Time's up, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.